Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at a question from the IB Chemistry Paper 1 HL from the November 2016 batch. And even though this is from an HL paper, this is a very basic concept that both SL and HL students should know how to do. So they're asking us which representation would be correct for a species Z. Now, Z is not any specific element, it's just some random element that they have given us. And they've told us it has 31 protons, 40 neutrons, and 28 electrons. And out of these four options, which would be the correct representation of Z? Now, Z is not any specific element. Like I said, you won't find this on the periodic table, right? This is just some random element. We don't know what it is. They've told us it has 31 protons and 40 neutrons. And this number on top, you can see the number on top over here, which is written over here, is the mass number. This is the mass number. And the mass number is basically equal to protons plus neutrons. And this has 31 protons and 40 neutrons. That would give us a value of 71. So Z would have a mass number of 71. What about the bottom number? The bottom number is the atomic number. And the atomic number is kind of like the identity. It's the identity of this specific element, Z. We don't know what it is, some random element, right? And the atomic number is basically the number of protons that it has. And as you can see that it has 31 protons. So this number at the bottom will be 31. And you can see this in your periodic table as well. But in your periodic table, I think it's going to be reversed. You will have something, your periodic table will look something like this. So it'll usually be like 31 and 71. So it's swapped. But in this case, this is how we write it. Anyways, that went a bit of a track. So what about the sign on top? What are these numbers over here? This basically indicates the charge on the atom or the element. And this charge is determined by how many electrons the substance or the atom has. And in this case, we can see that it has 28 electrons. And 28 electrons is fewer than 31 protons. And as you may recall, electrons bring negative charge, whereas protons bring a positive charge. So if it has 3 additional protons as compared to electrons, right, because 31 minus 28 is 3, that would mean that it has an excess positive charge. And that's why we give it a number of 3 plus. That is the charge. It is an ion at this point. But supposing, imagine if it was 34 electrons instead of 28, then we would give it a charge of 3 minus because it has an excess, 3 excess electrons. But, it has lost electrons. It is deficient in electrons. It has only 28 as compared to the 31 protons. That's why we give it a charge of 3 plus. And the correct answer for this would be part A. This would be the right answer. So that is it for this video. Hopefully you have understood what I was talking about. Let me just write this over here, atomic number. Remember, atomic number is number of protons and mass number is protons plus neutrons. So hopefully you have understood the concept of this video and how to write elements in their notation form. This is the chemical notation form. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in another video with another question. If you have any other queries regarding any other concept, it may be this concept or any other, please feel free to reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thanks a lot. I'll see you in another video with another question.